time of reflection and regret for the Pacific TOA, who failed to make a team requirements ready for the Season 5 tournament. Today, though, they return for Season 6, looking to go one better than they did in Season number 4, which was, of course, losing finalists. Today, their season kicks off in round 1, where they take on the Super Rugby champions, the Crusaders, in a much-anticipated clash between two very exciting lineups. What is going on, everyone? Hope you're all doing well, and welcome back along to your home of rugby, and of course to the Global Rugby Challenge, otherwise known as the Subscriber Series. This is a series where you guys take the field against the world's elite and, of course, against each other. Today, the TOA return after a one-season hiatus, and they return back with a bang, looking to take out the New Zealand Super Rugby champions in the Crusaders. Of course, the Crusaders team are a side that made the quarterfinals in the Season 5 series. They eventually went out to the Flakers, who made their way into the semis before falling themselves at that stage. Today, though, we get to see who is going to take that first blood and, of course, set themselves up for a nice start to their season here in round number 1. Of course, we've talked about the TOA already, making that grand final in Season 4, losing out to the Dragons on that day. And today they want to go and start their season looking to return to those bright lights once more. Let's take a look at their lineup, the first lineup for Season 6 of the TOA. And we start things off in the front row with Kyle Pizarro starting at loose head, who'll be accompanied with Fitu Falau at hooker, and then it will be James Siloti at tight head prop. Moving into the second row, it's the second of the Pizarros. This time Frederick starts at 4, and he's partnering up with Samuel Dempsey in the middle of that pack. At 6, it is Daniel Briel, of course, making a transfer from the Flakers across to start tonight here for the TOA in the back row. Starting at number 7, Sione Falmata will be the open side flanker. Another familiar name coming from the Flakers will be Daniel Adumru at number 8. Moving into the back line, look out for another Daniel. It's Daniel Akava, who will be the number 9 scrum half. And we move into the excitement of the fly half, Daniel Kulu, who will be the starting number 10. In the midfield, it's the impressive Daryl Gray, one of the best players from the Flakers, making the shift alongside his Flakers teammate, David Adumru, through that midfield. Ball from the Flakers sees Corey Davidson get the experience coming across here to the left wing. On the right side, Jabari Karoi, and then finally finishing off at fullback, Anthony Kahana for the TOA. You can see in that side there's a lot of GRC experience. I'll be calling on those guys throughout the season to bring everyone else up to speed, and hoping that that stacked backline will look to get them off to a good start here in season number 6. Of course, we all know about the Crusaders and what they have in their capacity, and no, none more than this back three of Jordan, Reese, and of course Lester Whaiganuku. It'll be run through the hands of Richie Moanga, and of course you can't look past the powerhouse in this pack. Guys like Sam Whitelock, Scott Barrett, Cody Taylor, to mention but just a few. This is of course a Crusaders team that was Super Rugby champions in 2023. Can they do it again in 2024? Well, we'll be finding that out as the season goes on as well. Moving on here to the benches, and there's a number of players here which may see some game time. Injuries are going to be well and truly rife throughout this series, so we'll see how and when these guys get chances. Hunt, Pinar, Parkinson, Smith, Ritchie, Johnson, Whakawhi and Smith are the reserves for the TOA. For the Crusaders, McAllister, Moody, Jaeger, Strange, Callow, Hines, Enor and Springer round out their 23. Two sides look ready to go here in this beautiful evening conditions, so it is all on the line. Round 1 of the GRC TOA, the Crusaders. Let's go. It is a beautiful evening here for hopefully a very entertaining game of rugby. Richie Moanga and the Crusaders will kick this one off in the red. TOA in the blue receive the kickoff, and we are underway. The Pacific TOA are back in action, and they'll have the ball. Akava takes a little run off the base of that ruck before leaving to Siloti, and now it's the big hooker Falau having a crack just inside their own half. The big boys all having a rumble now. Pizarro having a hit up close to the ruck. Keeping it tight once again. It's another run for Siloti, and he's lost the ball. Lester Whaiganuku comes away left side. Good start, Crusaders. A bit of defensive structure, and now they've got a chance to attack back the other way. Drummond goes alone, he knocks it on. Well, there we go. Our first error of the night comes from the Crusaders. Mitch Drummond with the error. Good turnover though, worked well. Took a lot of beatings from the TOA forwards. Seen a couple of runs.
Crouch.
From Silotti.
Bind. Set.
And now they got a scrum to the TOA. Fed from the Carver. And the base course, Daniel Adumuru leaves it for Kulu. He looks left-hand side, and a chance to attack through David Adumuru, who knocks it on in a tackle. A couple of early errors here from the two sides. With the TOA off that set piece, looked very dangerous going through their pivotal playmaker, Daniel Kulu. And he swooped it out to Adumuru, who tried to twist through the tackle of Sevu Reese, but couldn't do so.
Crouch.
Ball spills
Bind.
free. Now the Crusaders have a chance. They can
Set.
look to use their pack to set out an opportunity. Mitch Drummond fends, of course, Christian Leo Willie. This ball comes out now for Drummond to midfield for Havili. Looks to take the defenders on. It's good defence out there on the left edge of the defensive side for the Crusaders. Drummond fires away. Mo'unga, Lewis side ball. Looking for a way past here with Scott Barrett. It could be a big turnover play. Excellent work from Dempsey. And the TOA get the ball back. This game seems to have not gone past 10-metre line either side of half. As Daniel Brill has a crack. Here's Adumuru. Beats one tackle, taking the second. We've seen a couple of hard runs from Daniel Adumuru already. Now they go left-hand side for Corey Davidson. Gets away from Reese. Takes on Will Jordan, but finally breaks into the 22. Back there quickly. The Carver. No way through for Dempsey. The Carver gets it in again. Short side he goes. Big run down the end. Now we go Pizarro. Fans want Pizarro. Excellent run from Frederick Pizarro, but he loses the ball. And it's just intercepted. Drop goal. His first points of the season. Pacific TOA hit the lead. Intercept. Kicked wide. Out to David Adumuru, I think it was, who plants this one on the boot. Very unlike the TOA. But how quickly they can turn attack to defence and then save their own cover by getting the ball straight back. It's 3-0. TOA leading over the Crusaders as Kyle Pizarro takes the kill down. Lose the ball. That's a big turnover. Drummond gets it. Another turnover. This time the TOA get it back. And they'll attack through Daryl Gray. 3 tacklers. Gray taking names on his way through. The Carver goes left side and Adumuru, this time Daniel thunders through a couple. The Carver, a couple of defenders bring him down as well. The game goes back to this midfield sort of area of 10-metre lines where the game can't break away. Falmatu has a go. The Carver to the left side, and now it's Pizarro once again off to Adumuru. The Pizarro boys have been phenomenal already in this game. The Carver with another carry. This time it's Goodhue. Pulls him down. Once more, 10-metre line. Pick and go this time, a nice one too from Falau. And he twists through a few tackles. We're going to ground with a couple of metre gain. The Carver, nearly half an hour gone, is Corey Davidson. Sparks it up down left-hand side once more. Support from Kolo. And it'll be the pivotal number 10 who scores the first try. Daniel Kolo scores, and the TOA's lead is out to 8. What an impressive showing from Corey Davidson already tonight. Great take out wide, and he's gone the outside of Sevu Reese, not for the first time this evening. And a beautiful little pop pass in the tackle of Will Jordan that frees up that such important man in a beautiful headgear. Daniel Kulu with the first try. Well, TOA extend their lead, and now it will be the goal kicking of Daniel Carver to take the shot, and he is absolutely flawless. It's 10 points to 0. The TOA in control of this round 1 fixture, and they look very, very locked in. Back to Richie Mo'unga, who starts now to have a wry look of concern on his face. Resumes play down to the TOA 22, and who else but Pizarro takes it, and Daniel Brill finds all the space. That's some better connections here. Here's David Adumuru, numbers on his right. He looks to them now, little pop ball inside from Gray. Finds it to Karoi, who can only find the sideline. They had the numbers there, the TOA. They just couldn't link up with the right player. And eventually Karoi running out of space. Good defence. Shutting down that edge from the Crusaders. But the lineout's not great. It's turned over. Falmatu gets it. Now Davidson first receiver. Here is Daryl Gray. Numbers on his outside. Who else but Adumru once more. He's got Kolu! And it's 2 tries for the big number 10. Daniel Kolu scores. And the TOA are running rampant. Wow, what a man to have on your outside edge. Look at the work here from Corey Davidson. Adept in the number 10 jumper, we know that. But the versatility of the game plan from the TOA, sensational so far. David Adumru has been sublime in the backline. And Daniel Adumru has been strong as well. The 3 Daniels really being pivotal. Adumru at 8. Akava at 9 and Kolu at 10. That's Daniel, as here is one of them. Akava with a conversion, and it is as sweet as a peach. It's 17-0. One-way traffic so far for the TOA. And they do look like they are a team on top of this game. Here is Richie Mo'unga. 37 minutes in. This is a very good first half. Back in the competition for the TOA as Grill gets a nice pull away there to Falmatu, who's had a couple of strong carries already tonight. Here's a little run from McCarver. He's lost the ball. Turnover there for Cody Taylor. And a chance for the Crusaders to get a little bit of something back just before the half-time whistle. Barrett will pick and go, turns it back inside. Leo Willie goes on a bit of whip there to Richie Mo'unga. He's got support on his right, but he can't find the pass to Sever Reeks. He'll play 9 instead. Here is Barrett. Gets within 6 metres of the line. For going down in a heap, and Whitelock, the only one really helping out quick enough there. And the TOA fancy their chances, but it looks like Drummond gets the ball out eventually. Goes short side, pops it back in for Taylor. Round the corner of the numbers. Here's Mo'unga to Mighty Williams. Great run and a big turnover. Daryl Gray to Karoi, back to Adumru. Someone wants to kick this out here. Goes back to Akava, and he will smoke this to the sidelines and send the 2 teams to the halftime break. It has been a dominant display by the Pacific TOA to start their competition so far. And you can just look at these stats and say, well, if you play with the ball in hand, you are good enough to be rewarded. But I tell you what, that territory stat, that is one scary stat. 92% by the Crusaders, just 8 by the TOA. Yet somehow, just being able to score from deep shows that you don't need territory to win a game. They lead by more points than they've had percentages of territory as the 2-time try scorer. Daniel Kulu kicks us off, and Falau takes the ball off the kickoff. Fitu Falau has been in absolutely everything tonight. Here's a Carver. Has a bit of a run himself, swiping around the short side. Lost ball. Cody Taylor gets it back, and Lester Whanganuku finds a bit of space on the other side. Work here to do for Kahana.
Release.
He does exactly what is required. Crusaders up to halfway. Whitelock changes directions to Mighty Williams. Has a bit of a blast. Couple metre gain there. Smith Strumman lines up the next one. Good tackle on him as Whitelock finds to Lester Whanganuku. Up to the 10-metre mark. Leo Willie out to Whitelock once more. Takes about 4 defenders with him. Brill stripped aside like he was nothing there. Drummond out to the hard work there of Christie. And now they get it out to Will Jordan. 1-on-1 Will Jordan. And Kahana on the mark. Twice he's gone into action tonight. Anthony Kahana doing well, but he's lost his space here in the tight defence as Christie gets lots of ball around the corner. Here is another round from Barrett. 10 metres out. Crusaders looking hot. It's a defence. Starts to shift wide. Here's Mo'unga. Big ball out wide. Havili! Finally they break through and they find some space. And it will go to David Havili. But the work of the forwards there on defence from the TOA was exceptional. A lot of very well played passes there for the Crusaders. So the Whitelocks, the Blackhatters, Christie's all getting involved. Keeping it tight, drawing in defenders, and then the decision was made to unleash, maybe not the outside backs, but it got as far as the midfield. And David Havili gets the reward with his first try of the season, and of course the first for the Crusaders in Season 6. Here's Richie Mo'unga. Makes no mistake of that flawless shot at goal from the Crusaders, number 10, and we have a 17-7 scoreline. Dominant, well, you say 45 minutes from the TOA, but to only lead by 10 minutes now with still less than half an hour to play. This one is far from done as the kickoff taken down from Taylor, and he offloads perfectly to Barrett. Whitelock will play 9, he finds Taylor, keeping the continuity here. It is good here, that straightens things up. Looks to get that incision up to the halfway line. Here's Drummond, turns it back inside for Whitelock. Danger of the breakdown there, the TOA getting numbers very quickly. Taylor around the corner, Barrett does well, Drummond cuts him in half. Now he's got a link up, he's got Will John to his left hand side, he can't find him. Good defence from the TOA. Kept that one broken down, no one covering a fullback though. Leo Willie has a crack. Maybe not the greatest decision making there. From him is Tamaiti Williams, great pass. Drummond did second receiver. Sika Hana's quickly run back now, cover there for the TOA. As Fletcher Newell has a go now. He goes sideways and loses the metre or so, and maybe the ball as well. TOA get it back, now they'll attack Real into midfield of the Dunru, who goes back inside, Dempsey involved in a great pass, and here comes Feto Falau, and the big hooker has got wheels for days. And Feto Falau scores, and the TOA turn the game on its head. Great play through midfield from the TOA. Nicely done, Brill was involved, there was Dempsey, great little offload ball there to Gray, who gave the final pass to Falau, who just scampered. And we know it's a new age of hookers in the modern game of rugby, but that was something special by the nuggly little number 2. He's going to keep Cody Taylor on his toes to this whole tournament, that's for sure. You see a lot of good try-scoring, ball-running hookers. Here is the shot at goal from McCarver. And right in front, makes no mistake. The lead is back out now to 17 points. The TOA return things to how they liked it before. We've got 18 minutes to play. And the Crusaders, they've got to score within the next 8 of those. Mo'unga gets us underway. Oh, Seven Reese went high. But a great take there from Silotti. Now they get a bit of width here, the TOA, and they've got a nice thing through the middle of the park as well. Here's Connor for another run. He's already got 2 tries. Would like a third. Going to the right, Daryl Gray splits him in half. Oh, Daryl Gray! Rolling back to season 5 because Daryl Gray is at the races. Such a quality player. He's a finisher, he's a playmaker, and he is a do-it-all, do-it-yourselfer. Great run from Kulu there. Good recycled ball, went quickly. And straight out to Daryl Gray. Valmatu was the man that got there quickly, saw the ball, and spat it out of that ruck as quick as he could. This one's done. Crusaders, valiant enough through 60 minutes. They just couldn't get themselves in a position to take the lead. Here is a carver. Right in front once more. Daryl Gray doesn't give you crappy ones from the sideline. Oh no, he loves going under the black dot. 31 points to 7. We got 14 minutes still to play, and it looks like the Crusaders may have had their final bite at this sherry. As the game resumes, deep kick this time from Mo'unga. The carver takes it. And now they look for more open play. Here is Daryl Gray. He's got one. He's like, maybe we can have 2 as well. No, it's stolen. Whanganuku, inside ball to Drummond. Oh, no, that's high. That is a shocker. Famatu might be going into bin here. Being called over Captain Kulu. It's there as well, and it's a yellow card. Famatu goes to the bin. And the Crusaders will get the man advantage for pretty much the remainder of this game. As Richie Mo'unga, I tell you what, oh my word, that is a kick and a half. He gets that about 1 metre out from the line. He's robbed of 4 as they have to go back to the 5. But that really was a special kick. Cody Taylor throws to the middle, slicing done to Whitelock. Drummond waits for it, it comes back to him quickly, turns it into Taylor and puts it out to the midfield, and there is Goodhue, who bundles over a couple of tackles and scores just to the right of the uprights. Crusaders hit quickly, but it looks like the clock may be firmly against the resurgent efforts. Well, they're always a hard team to stop from a set piece like this, the Crusaders. Drummond did well, dumping to the short side, fired it to the open. Havili was there, Jordan was there, Reese was all there. There was a plethora of players, none of which required outside of Jack Goodhue. Well, a little bit of live bread briefed back into this game. 31 points to 12. The conversion is successful, 31-14. Yellow card still in play for the upper side flanker, Sione Falmatu. But it looks this way like the Crusaders still need another 3 tries. And they've only got 5 minutes to do it in. Here we go, back underway. Nicely taken there from Tom Christie. What can the Crusaders cook up? Still man advantage on their side, but it looks like the TOA, they may turn this over here. Oh, ridiculous stuff. They've got the ball. Davidson into midfield and running. It's Fintu Falau. He's doing everything. Fintu Falau. Offload to Karoi. And Karoi goes 6 or 7 short. Akava opens it to the left. Brill. Bit stationary, but he gets the ball rolling and thunders another metre or so. Akava again, looking for another try. Goes short. Pizarro on the corner. Oh, the hat-trick ball was there. Couldn't do it. The pass is forward from Blackadder, and that may be all she wrote. Desperate last attempt from the TOA. Doesn't get the reward, but the game is done. As the Crusaders give away a forward pass right on the buzzer. Celebrations for the Pacific TOA. And Corey Davidson surely rewarded with his efforts down the left-hand side tonight from his teammates. Work to do for the Crusaders. A slow start, and they just couldn't get themselves back in the game. 2 tries for Daniel Kulu. He was sensational tonight. Daryl Gray and Fitu Falau chipped in as well at the end with 1 each for those guys. For the Crusaders, Havili and Goodhue scoring the tries. Both kickers flawless from conversions, and Adumuru grabbing the drop goal as well. That is David Adumuru getting those first 3 points. Well, the full-time stats did change a little bit. More territory, though, is the standout for the TOA as they raced it up to 30%. Yellow card almost cost them if it was close, but thankfully for the TOA, they had enough in the bank to see themselves home. A good win and a good finish, and a very good display from the Pacific TOA as they go up here in round 1, 31 points to 14. Well, with that obviously in hand, we can take a look at how the table is shaping up after, well, a number of first round games. We have just the 1 more to come in round number 1, and we'll quickly look at the table firstly, where we can see a bonus point win for the Pacific TOA has got them top of the table, and with the biggest points differential so far in round number 1. The Bolters have also picked up their opening game with a victory as well, an 8-point win, getting them a bonus point also, alongside Toulouse, who go 1, 2, and 3. All Flates, of course, just picking up the win, no bonus point for them, and the Guardians and Saracens grab their 1 bonus point as well. Saracens against Toulouse. As you can see there down the bottom, Munster, the team sacrificed to the hands of the Bolters, and they sit down the bottom alongside the Crusaders. 2 teams still yet to play this round. That is the Flakers and the Dragons. And yeah, you know it. They are going head-to-head next episode. That should be a classic. Let's take a look at those fixtures now. We see round 1 pretty much done. We've had all 4 matches with 1 to go. You see Guardians 14, All Flakes 20, Toulouse 29, Saracens 26, TOA 31, Crusaders 14. And then we've got Munster 18, Bolters 26. 1 game to go. Dragons v Flakers to wrap up the opening round. Right, that will do it for me, team. Thank you all for tuning and watching. Hope you've enjoyed. And of course, Pacific TOA players, how about that? Good start to your season, right? Taking out the quarterfinalists from Season 5 with a very dominant display. I'll see you all very soon for the Dragons and the Flakers. But until then, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for taking part as well. And I'll see you all next time. Until then, take care.